She knows the drill. She drops into step beside me, and we head for the train station on the other side of the square. Out of the corner of my eye, I see him stand up and follow us. I bite my lips so hard I taste blood. What now? Make a run for it? Talk to him and attempt damage control? His face comes into view. He has closely cropped blonde hair and a ridiculously charming grin, but that's not why my knees go weak. It's my classmate, Logan Russell, swim team captain and owner of what my best friend Marissa calls the best pecs in this space-time. Harmless. Sure, he has the nerve to smile at me after ignoring me for 5 years, but he's no threat to Jessa's well-being. When we were kids, his brother Mikey made a racquetball hover above the court. Without touching it, Kame whisked him away, and he hasn't been seen since. Logan's not about to report my sister to anyone. "Callie, wait up," he says, as if it's been days instead of years since we sat next to each other in the T-5 classroom. I stop walking, and Jessa clutches my hand. I give her 3 squeezes to let her know we're safe. "My friends call me Callie," I tell Logan. "But if you don't already know that, maybe you should use my birthday." "All right, then." Coming to a stop in front of us, he jams his hands in his pockets. "You must be nervous, October 28. About tomorrow, I mean." I lift my eyebrow. "How would you have the first clue what my feelings are?" "We used to be friends." "Right," I say. "I still remember the time you peed your pants on our way to the outdoor core." He meets my gaze head on. "Ditto for the part where you splashed us both with water from the fountain so no one else would know." He remembers. I look away, but it's too late. I can smell the protein pellets we made a pact never to eat, feel the touch on my shoulder when Amy Willows compared my hair to straw. "Forget her," the 12-year-old Logan had whispered as the credits rolled on the documentary on farming methods before the technology boom. "Scarecrows are the coolest ever." I had gone home and daydreamed I'd received the memory from my future self, and in it, Logan Russell was my husband. Of course, that was before I learned the older girls waited until a boy received his future memory before deciding if he was a good match. Who cares if Logan has dimples, if his future doesn't show sufficient credits to provide for his family? He may have a swimmer's physique today, but it might very well melt into fat 20 years from now. By the time I figured out my crush was premature, it didn't matter. The boy of my dreams had already stopped talking to me. I cross my arms. "What do you want, October 26? Instead of responding, he moves behind Jessa. She's taken the leaves from her jumpsuit and is twisting them around each other to make them look like the petals of a flower. Logan sinks down beside her, helping her tie off the bud with a sturdy stem. Jessa beams, as if he's given her a rainbow on a plate. So he makes my sister smile. It's gonna take more than a measly stem to compensate for 5 years of silence. They fool around with the leaves, making more roses, combining them into a bouquet for what seems like forever. And then Logan holds one of the roses up to me. "I got my memory yesterday." My arms and mouth drop at the same time. Of course he did. I'd just used his school name. How could I forget? Logan's birthday is 2 days before mine. It's why we sat next to each other all those years. That's how the school orders us. Not by last name or height or grades, but by the time remaining until we receive our future memory. I notice the hourglass insignia, 1/2 inch wide, tattooed on the inside of his wrist. Everyone who's received a future memory has one. Underneath the tattoo, a computer chip containing your future memory is implanted, where it can be scanned by prospective employers, loan officers, even would-be parents-in-law. In Eden City, your future memory is your biggest recommendation. More than your grades, more than your credit history. Because your memory is more than a predictor. It's a guarantee.